The DCP actually has a load of extra functions which are all accessed by using the buttons. If you press the center of any of the preset buttons, where it actually says preset, you go into a different mode. So if I press where it says preset on the top button and hold it,
it now says BR. This is the brightness of the screen, and by adjusting the bottom button I can change the brightness of the LEDs. Then if I press the up button, it's the auxiliary input, the input on the front, how loud it is. Then the auxiliary output. At the moment, if you see it says BOTH, that means that whatever is plugged into the auxiliary input goes through to the master output and to the headphone output.
And then if we go up, it tells you information about the module, the sort of software you're running, and the boot and the DSP and all this sort of stuff. You don't need to worry too much about those. The most important ones are the brightness and the auxiliary input volume and where it's routed to. Okay, then I press and hold the top button and it drops me back into normal mode. If you press and hold button 2, that takes you into the reverb. There's different sorts of reverb built in to the DCP, and here you can choose which ones you listen to, you hear, and you can adjust it from the knob on the front. Right, I'm going to come out of that. I'm going to go down to button 4, press and hold that, and it says Cymbal Finder. Now, I didn't think this was very useful, but I've actually used it more and more in the last few weeks than I ever have before. What this does is if you lose the little color tags on the cables and you're not sure which cymbal is plugged into which input, you get it up the Cymbal Finder, you hit the cymbal, and it'll show you what channel you are actually plugged into at the moment, which is actually very, very useful.